Hello guys, I'm Galina Pinchuk, the matchmaker from Lady from Belarus marriage agency. And today we talk about how to enter Belarus in 2022. The world is changing with dramatic speed, and it turned out that pandemic times were rather pleasant, were not they? It suddenly turned out that Belarus is practically the only country where Europeans and Americans can come to a marriage agency to get acquainted with the so-called Russian women. As you remember, by Russian women I mean Slavic women, Belarusian, Russian and Ukrainian women. Now, it may not be obvious, but in fact we are all mixed up here. For example, I was born in Belarus, but my parents are from Russia, and there are Ukrainians also in our family. In fact, there are Ukrainian and Russian ancestors in almost every Belarusian family. Let's get back to the agency. Yes, in the spring of 2022, it turned out that only in Belarus there was an opportunity to come to the agency, live, and to get acquainted with serious intentions in order to create a family. And this is now the most common question among our clients: how to come to Belarus and how safe it is. As you already know, you can now fly to Belarus via Istanbul. There are no direct flights from Europe for a year now. This is a political decision of the European Union, but there are flights from Istanbul every day. In addition, you can fly through Georgia, Armenia, Dubai, Egypt. However, Istanbul is the main connection point. Now, one feature: you can find tickets from Istanbul to Minsk by Turkish Airlines and the Belarusian company Belarus. The problem is that Turkish Airlines have been selling tickets since March, but they continue to extend the cancellation of flights to Belarus. At the moment, like end of May, the flights are cancelled until end of June. Our customers buy these tickets again and again, but the flights are cancelled one by one. At the same time, Belarus flies from Istanbul every day. But if you are in Europe or in the United States, then you will not see these tickets due to sanctions. You will not see them either on ticket aggregator sites or by opening the Belarus airline website, because it's blocked in Europe and the United States. How our clients bypass this moment? You can use VPN to open the website belavia.by. This site has an English version. You can buy tickets online there. There is a chance that your bank will not approve this transaction. If this happens, contact the bank and confirm the payment. The second option that worked for our client was to buy tickets through a travel agency. Alternatively, you can buy a ticket at the Belarus office in another country, for example in Georgia. The most important thing is these airplanes fly, so there is an opportunity to fly to Belarus. When you arrive by plane, you do not need a visa. You can stay without a visa for up to 30 days. In April, Belarus lifted COVID restrictions and opened the borders. This means that foreigners can enter Belarus also by land transport. Right now, in May 22, there are Eurolines buses and fixed route taxis. This is also quite convenient because from nearest European airport in Vilnius, there are only 180 kilometers to Minsk. It's important that you need to get a Belarusian visa to cross the land border. A visa can be tourist, visitor or business, and you can get a Belarusian visa at the Embassy of the Republic of Belarus in your country. The embassy website has a list of documents that are required to obtain a visa. One more important thing: US citizens must obtain a Belarusian visa regardless of the method of crossing the border. One should get letter of invitation from touristic company or from exact person to get the visa. I put the link to general information about the visa in the description to that video. Fortunately, a visa is just a formality paperwork. It's easier and cheaper than COVID tests, which thankfully have already been cancelled for those with a vaccination certificate. If you have only vaccine, then you do not need to do a test to enter Belarus. If there is no vaccine against COVID, then a PCR test is needed no older than 3 days. And now to the last question. Is it safe to travel to Belarus right now? I truly believe that yes, it's safe. I know. Some of you are afraid. What happens if the next flight, by whatever reason, is cancelled? We experienced that in the beginning of COVID when the EU flight ban occurred. In that case, it was very easy to get exit visa and leave Belarus through Lithuania. In general, Belarus is a very safe country for foreigners. At the moment, we have many guests from Europe and even from the United States who came here and found Minsk beautiful, very calm and secure. You can work here even alone at the night. Not every city can boast that. And of course, Minsk is the city of the most beautiful Slavic ladies. Now again, one can meet foreigners in Minsk at cafes, at restaurants. Many of our guests even decide to stay longer and buy property here. So that's the information that we have on end of May. Stay tuned.